Texas has asked to cancel its home and home with Arizona State that isn't supposed to take place until 2031. And it is the latest SEC school to say, we don't want the smoke with the Sun Devils. And at least on the Sun Devils end, this is not unexpected. What's up, kinfolk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. If this is your first time watching Adapt and Respond, thank you for joining us here. We talk college football year round. If you're into that, hit that subscribe button, like this video, answer the question in the comments below. How do you feel about Arizona State being asked to cancel its home and home with Texas just over like a year after Florida did the same thing? Again, not unexpected, at least on the Arizona State sideline. Chris Cartman broke this news for Sun Devil source, and I thought it was interesting because on the front end, come up as an Oklahoma fan, National College Football analyst, Fox Sports. So let's go ahead and say that I don't have any animosity on this. I really don't care in as far as Texas might be concerned. It's not in my interest to call Texas soft or a coward or any of these things because I understand the tax here. The tax here is you're playing 9 conference games in the SEC and don't nobody really know what to do yet, because this is the thing that we've been pushing for the SEC to do, playing 9 like everybody else. Stop padding your resume and making it look better for, not just your fans, but also the College Football Playoff Selection Committee when it comes time to rank teams based on wins and losses. So programs that have proven to be pretty damn difficult in years past are getting kicked off the schedule. The way that you might look at this, though, is who did Texas choose to add in Arizona State's stead? And it is, Stanford. They're going to play Stanford 2031, 2032. Sure. Because Stanford and Arizona State, basically the same football program in 2026. Yeah, everybody knows this. No, it's not. But again, playing 9 league games changes the tax, changes the kind of opponent that you might want to play later on. Sun Devils were also supposed to play, I mentioned Florida 28 and 2031. They still got a game scheduled to play, or a series scheduled to play LSU 2029 and 2030. Or 2030, not 2030, 2030. But there's every reason to believe that LSU will also ask out of its home and home with Arizona State, like Florida and like Texas, for the same reason, the 9 league game schedule. Right now, the only SEC program that looks like it's going to keep up its end to play the Sun Devils is Texas A&M, believe it or not. And they're supposed to play Texas A&M sooner than they're supposed to play almost everybody else, beginning with the Sun Devils visiting A&M College Station September 12th this year. And then the Aggies are supposed to go to play in Tempe in 2027. So all these things are coming around as, we've seen a lot of moving and shaking on the scheduling front. Florida, for instance, has canceled not just Arizona State, but North Carolina State and Cal, among others. Future opponents for Arizona State also kind of look bleak. Cal Poly, UNLV, San Diego State. Not exactly a barn burner of a schedule. And that's how you sell season tickets, man. You put a big game or 2 on the schedule and you say, okay, you want to get to these games by the whole season, right? And that usually works. So getting big names like Florida, Texas A&M, LSU on your schedule helps helps Arizona State down the line. Now, in as far as wanting out of these, I don't get anything out of watching Texas play Ohio State and then nobody and then an SEC schedule. I don't get anything out of that. And Steve Sarkisian threatening people by saying, do you not want us to schedule Ohio State if you're going to penalize us for our record going into the college football playoff? First of all, don't do it. Don't do it. Do what Mike Gundy used to do. Schedule nobody. See if you sell out the stadium. See how that works out for you. See if Texas faithful are going to show up to watch you beat Tarleton State. Then follow that up with Abilene Christian. And then follow that up with Angelo State. You tell me how many Texas fans are going to absolutely throw a fit about your non-conference schedule. And then watch people like me pick apart your strength of schedule based on not playing teams like Ohio State. Again, Arizona State won a Big 12 championship a couple years ago. It's played in the college football playoff. They came up. When you wanted this game on the schedule, they were not this good. And having Stanford to replace them is kind of, telling us all what you think about Stanford. I subscribe also to Kirby Smart's axiom, if you're actually going to keep this up, which is tell us where you transfer to because we think you're soft. We want to schedule you. Texas got a lot of players to transfer to places like Florida State, Oklahoma. Even Arizona State, we're being honest about this. I kind of get the scheduling calculus and I kind of don't. What I say I kind of get it is you're trying to put together a schedule that is both competitive, compelling, but also gives your program the best opportunity to make the college football play for SEC championships. Okay. The part that I don't get is we know we can schedule these things 6, 8, 9 months out and be fine. We know this because we went through COVID. Why must we continue to try to put these things on the books some 6, 7, 8, 9 years out? Why? Only so we can salivate over the possibility of playing these games and watch them disintegrate, watch them disappear. I don't like that part, right? And you could say not all of this is for public consumption. Well, yes, it is if you are a state-funded, federally funded university. It's called open record. It's called FOIA. We're going to find out about it. But also just keep up your end, no matter what that program is doing. I would love for Texas to fall into being the number 1 team and Arizona State to be the number 2 team when they play each other. That'd be fun, right? But the likelihood of Texas and Stanford both being ranked at the same time they play today, not very likely. And that's really what we're talking about. We want non-conference matchups with numbers next to them. There are so many college football fans that continue to say that rankings don't matter. And yet the TV ratings say you're wrong because more people tune in to watch a number versus the number than they do a school versus another school. You don't want to just watch Duke and Carolina. You want to watch Duke and Carolina be number 1, number 2. If Duke and Carolina are not ranked when they play each other, nobody outside of college basketball cares. Same thing is true in college football. If you got Texas and Oklahoma playing each other and neither one of them is ranked, that's a bad look. That's a bad look because the casual fan inflates the score. And inflating the score is how you get dollars. And how you get dollars is how you make the name, image, and likeness. How you make the name, image, and likeness is how you put players on that field. How you put players on that field is how you win championships. I can't believe that I'm still having to teach this stuff. So, if you want to win, this is how you put Booby in. Ta-da!